All right, I want to say shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teaches His truth and do rule well. And salutation of Yakim, pushing His word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom, all right? I'm Yak Gabar Karash, MS Kansas City branch. I'm going to another lesson. I'll be edifying. And this basically public service announcement, man, to you, Jake, man. Get the hell away from Esau, because you got Jake, man, that always wants to lump up with Esau because they are oblivious to, who they are, and they who their true enemy is. Because you even have it at work. You had, you always have Jake, 2/3 Jakes, man, that always try to cleave to Esau, man. Even in the workforce, man, you have what you call Uncle Toms. Then that translate all the way to the actually outside of work, man. You got Jake that want to move in Esau neighborhoods. When Esau don't give a shit about you, he still look at you as a nigga, whether you can afford to live in his neighborhoods or not. Sending your kids to the same school that Esau sends his kids to. It's gonna be benefit you in some way. I mean, in some cases, you do have certain Jake that dwells among Esau and lives in Esau neighborhoods where it's beneficial to them, but it's not the case with everybody. Because this morning on the radio they were speaking about a little I guess it was a Edomite here in Kansas City. In Belton, who brought a gun to school, and I guess it was this big thing, but I guess they caught it before it happened. Then you got Jake, saying things about, well, what can we do to prevent these type of things or have gun control? It's just like, man, you people don't know Esau's not gonna give up his guns, man, because that's his blessing. All right, Salakia. It's been a long day at work, but that's been his blessing, is his sword, man. And he loves to pursue blood. This devil loves to shed blood, man, especially innocent blood. So Esau is not looking to give up his damn weapons. You, Jake, need to come to realization that who Esau is, man. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. So, but that's on you, Jake, man, who always coming in that Martin Luther King spirit, man, where you want to be able to go to live amongst Esau, eat from the same restaurants and all these different things. That's on you, man. You people, you haven't learned nothing yet, from lumping up with Esau, man. You're gonna be the first one Esau killed in a race ride, man, in the race wars, man. Because you, Jake, want to move to that neighborhood, which they don't like you there anyway. They call the cops on you any given chance that they get. All right, they don't want you around anyway. Why you want to be around somebody who don't want you around? All right. I know, growing up in the inner city, you don't want to be around Jake either all the time, because Jake be into all kind of manner of wickedness and evil and just all kind of bullshit, robbing, stealing, killing each other. All right. Yeah, that might be true, but it's you don't have to go completely to Esau neighborhoods to get away from Jake, man. It's like for instance, my last home that I lived at, and even the home I live in now, this is where I live at now is a better area, but it's like mixed area. But my previous home was like it was in a bad area, but the block that I chose to live on was like a block where it was calm. It wasn't nothing ever, the 3 or 4 years that I lived there, it was nothing on that block, man. It was basically a bunch of elderly people who've been living in their homes for 25, 30 plus years. All right. It was little young people in there too, So Edomites, it was a mixed crowd, but it was a Jake neighborhood, man. But the thing is, you can find a way. You don't have to move on the most fucked up blocks, man. When it comes to Jake, But I understand wanting to get away from all the bullshit, but you don't just run strictly to Esau neighborhood, all right, and expect all your problems gonna go away. No, because you got to deal with what you call white people problems, man, Edomite problems, where Esau might have a bad day, or Esau might have a bad day, might grab his father's gun, come to school, and decide to start shooting people. All right, because the number of school shootings has been, in high rates. Esau is always shooting up a synagogue or goddamn school. He's always shooting something up. Because that's what they resort to is violence. All right. So you, Jake, and you, Uncle Tom Jakes, that want to cleave unto Esau, you are more than likely, you're those people when you sending your kids to school with a bunch of Edomites, when they probably 1 out of fucking 10 Jake that's in the school, and you wonder why that they getting picked on. Because it was another case where a girl, it was a video of a little young Israelite chick who basically got bullied by some Edomites, man. They cut her dreads off, and it's just like, damn, man, like, you gotta blame your parents, who wants to, because kids have culture shocks, man, from not growing up around they people, and then they can't relate to their people, they think that they're Edomites, and then they have culture shocks, man, and they want to dwell amongst Esau, Edom, the scriptures say, man, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man. So you don't want to join hand in hand with your enemies. And the scriptures also say those who be joined together with them shall be thrust through, roughly paraphrasing. So Jake got to learn to get the hell away from Esau, man. It's so many of our people, man, who's coons and Uncle Toms, man, and the only thing they want to do is please Esau and dwell among Esau, man. We like the hell with that, man. You better look when the race riots pop off, man. You better get close to Jake if you smart, if you know what's good for you. Just like Esau, that you got Edomites that want to be Jake. You got Esau Edomites, man, that's actually walking around sagging their pants. Who's trying to rap. Just take all the mannerisms of Jake, man. You have those type of Edomites, man, who actually think they Jake, and some of them really do be Jakes, man. Some of them Edomites really do be Jake, all right, but a lot of them don't be Jake, man. And it just shows you that another Edomite will look at them like, man, it's a waste of white privilege, man. When you got a Edomite trying to be like Jake, man, it's like a waste of white privilege. It's kind of like that movie Malibu Most Wanted, man. When you had the president's son, man, who wanted to be like a gangbanger or a rapper or whatever, and he basically wanted to be like Jake, so they tried to scare him straight, and they took him to the actual hood. It was all a movie, but it's just the same way. It's just the same way now, and vice versa, man. You don't want to be just like Get Out, all right? You don't want to fucking be around Esau at the wrong time, man, because Esau is what? He's a fucking bloodthirsty devil, man. He literally loves to violence. He loves to pursue bloodshed, man. You can't dwell with nobody like that. Somebody like that, you have to be away from them, man, because they're actually no good for you, man. Esau's a cancer to the earth, man, to him on his own self. So Jake, man, out there, man, you got to be careful. I know, it's hard to be around 2/3 Jake, but man, and look, I don't want to be around 2/3 Jake, man. I moved from my last house. It wasn't because of that. It was because I need to upgrade and I needed more space. But I can completely understand, but it's other, you gotta be circumspect, man. It's other places you can move to, especially if you can afford to move to a little decent place. Move somewhere decent, man, but don't move somewhere, man, where you're completely outside of your element, man. you know, you trying your best to fit in with Esau, and you trying to do everything you can do to get accepted by Esau, Esau is never going to accept you, Jake, man. You know, Esau don't give a shit about you people. To Esau, you just a nigga, man. You know, and that's why a lot of, you know, you get a lot of shit happening to your kids when you move to these Edomite schools and send them to these Edomite schools where they the only black, or let's say Israelite kid in the school. You know, it's something wrong with that, man. Of course, Esau is he has that natural hate for our people, so of course Esau's gonna fucking fuck with. Because there was another video of a young Jake boy who got pinned down by some Edomites in the locker room, and they basically was beating him up, you know. And you know, it's just all messed up, man. Jake, you gotta learn. I know it's hard to be around 2/3 Jake, man, in the world, but sometimes, man, you wanna you walk on a fine line, man. You don't want to be too surround yourself by Esau either. You know, you want to move to like a mixed area where it's more, you know, where you see more familiar faces, man. It's not just gonna be Esau. I'll put it to you like that. It's a better area, better neighborhood or whatever, and it's mixed crowd. Like for instance, where I live at now, it's Jake living next door to me. Then it's Edomites down the street. All right, but it's Jake coming and going too. It's like a mixed crowd, man. You know, but we need to be circumspect and, man, not want to join hand in hand with this damn devil, man. All right, with that, I'm going to close out. Give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who teaches this truth and the well. And salutation to you, I can pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.